The washing plant, which is experiencing issues with water overflow and material spreading. The team is working on a solution to prevent the plant from getting too screwed up and having to be pulled out and rebuilt. Parker, the owner of the plant, has made adjustments to the feed rate and water flow to improve the efficiency of the system. He has also flooded the distribution box, which is causing the material to boil over and cause erosion. To stop the water overflowing but still have enough water to wash the increased pay dirt through the plant, Mitch needs to find a way to stop the water overflowing while still having enough water to wash the increased pay dirt through the plant. Mitch plans to change the nozzles in the pre-wash process to help spread the water and the material out. He will shut the plant down quickly and get it back running. Rand's custom-built spray bars are wide open, causing the plant to overflow. Mitch wants to attach flared nozzles to all of the spray bars to help break up and wash the increased rate of pay dirt with less water. After making the modifications, the water in the distribution is happier than before and seems to be spreading the material better. The water going through the runs is much happier now. Tyson, the owner of the plant, is not expected to make it down tonight. They made some adjustments on the Roxanne, a machine that has been running on Australia Creek for a month, averaging 145 and 270.05 gallons per week. This week was worth over $540,000. The next topic is the money pit, where Parker's main moneymaker, Roxanne, has had a decent run. They have managed to get 30, 40, 50, 60, 100, 150, 180, and 190 pounds of gold in 1 week. The biggest haul of the season, worth $1.4 million, is worth 57,89.95 gallons per week. The team is excited about the potential of the new machine and the potential for success. They are excited to see how much gold comes out of the plant and how it will impact their business. The team is working on a solution to the washing plant issue and is excited about the potential of the new machine. They are also working on improving the water distribution system and weighing the gold they have collected. By following these steps, they hope to achieve a successful outcome for their business. The team is planning to put down Big Red for the winter and try their new wash plant on some new ground. After shutting down Big Red, they are working on the pipeline to bring it closer to Parker's new, untested wash plant. They have installed a water pump in Lynn's, a shaker deck, and conveyors. The new plant is powered by a 3-phase 480-volt generator that supplies a lethal amount of electricity to the control panel. Turning off the breaker, they are now live and have power going through the main breaker. The shaker deck shakes and they are ready to rock. However, there are issues with the plant, such as water leaking out of the bottom of the free wash, a valve that has flowed out, and a faulty hose clamp that burst a water line. Parker discovers a fitting that is too short, causing it to leak, and they need to shut the spray bar off. They want to work on bypass and fix most of it. Lori requests dirt and the conveyors to spin them up again. After 2 long years, Parker's custom wash plant is slinging up, giving him a chance to catch even more gold in the final weeks of the season. The shaker deck shaking and the plant needs a name. The old Goldie box is quite fitting for the new plant, but the real question is whether the gold still comes in. Australia did first up the gold from the second section of the Boomerang Cut at Australia Creek last week, which delivered 103 ounces of gold worth nearly $430,000. Big Red finished strong, with 50 ounces of gold from the Boomerang Cut and 100 ounces of gold from the new Roxanne plant. Parker's new plant, Roxanne, ran for 2 days to bring in 25% more gold than Big Red, requiring over 150 ounces of Roxanne. The new plant only produced 30 ounces of Roxanne, but that's pretty bad. The team is now considering whether the Roxanne plant is the right call to make. Time will tell. The season total is 5,066 gold, and Parker has passed his season goal. The team spent more money than the 5,000 ounces on gear and a payment to Dean this fall. The new goal is 7,000 ounces, which would bring in $14 million, nearly paying off Parker's Dominion purchase in his first year of operation. Parker Schnabel, a 29-year-old mining legend in the Yukon, has made a significant move by buying out his neighbor's operation at a staggering cost of $2.5 million. The purchase included 3 miles of Gold Run, a mile of Sulphur Creek, and a fully operational mining company. The deal was not just about leasing new land, but also about securing his future, expanding his empire, and eliminating potential competition. After weeks of tough negotiations, Parker finally sealed the deal, which included the entire operation, including 3 miles of Gold Run, a mile of Sulphur Creek, and a fully operational mining company. Despite the risk of going bankrupt, Parker believed that the potential gold beneath the ground made the gamble worth it. He acknowledged the risky deal from a cash basis and embraced the debt. However, not everyone on his team was convinced of the risks involved. More land meant more work, more expenses, and more pressure to deliver results. With millions of dollars on the line, failure was not an option. When Parker announced the purchase, his crew had one immediate concern. Do they have the manpower to take on this massive undertaking? They were already working hard, working 12 to 14-hour shifts, running multiple mining claims, and struggling to keep their aging equipment from falling apart. Parker expected them to manage even more ground, relocate heavy machinery, and start up an operations company to manage the new operations. In summary, Parker Schnabel's decision to buy out his neighbor's operation at a staggering cost of $2.5 million was a game-changing move that could either skyrocket his gold production or his finances. Despite the financial risks, Parker's determination and commitment to his empire make him a leader in the high-stakes mining industry. In this text, the author discusses the challenges faced by a mining operation in Sulphur Creek, Texas, where the stakes were high and the risk of failure was high. The crew members were already working double duty, filling in gaps where needed, adding hundreds of acres of ground, which added pressure to their operations. Their equipment was constantly breaking down, and they were in need of repairs and spare parts. The crew had to juggle multiple mining sites, redirect resources on the fly, and push their limits to keep things running. Parker Schnabel, the owner of the operation, was not afraid to bet big, as he knows how to win big. He had invested millions on new land and had a strategy that, if executed properly, could turn this massive risk into a massive reward. The neighboring operation had a pit already set up and ready to go, allowing his crew to quickly set up the wash plant and start slinging immediately. However, disaster struck when the feed lip on the wash plant shattered, causing the entire chute to blow out of the plant and the operation to be dead in the water before it even started producing gold. The mechanics raced against the clock to repair the broken piece, welding it back into place and doing everything they could to keep the pressure on. Parker's $2.5 million bet from turning into a financial nightmare was on the line, and the pressure was on whether Sulphur Creek would deliver gold or take a massive loss. As the gold continued to flow, Parker's total for the week came in at $535.148. His crew might have doubted him, but Parker had once again proved them wrong. He wanted to see more gold. Subscribe now and join the hunt for lost treasures, hidden riches, and legendary gold discoveries. Parker has always been a risk taker, and if the gold keeps flowing like this, it could be one of his smartest moves yet. If the gold keeps flowing like this, it could be one of his smartest moves yet. And Parker Schnabel's ability to win big is a testament to his ability to bet big and win big.